Whoa, sorry about that. Crazy morning. Shout out to everyone here on the live. My wife ordered me this nice shirt. She said, I want you to look fresh on the live. I said, thanks, babe. She used to work for a suit company, so she liked to design my stuff now. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you so much for coming in. The first thing I said this morning was thank you, dear Lord, for the use of my legs as I walk to the bathroom. Yes, there's many people out there that cannot walk to the bathroom when they start their morning. Remember, they start their morning and they no data. Claiming there's no data. Hold on there. Excellent. Okay. 175 people watching on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. It's 55 coming for Bitcoin, and we're going to see some major pain for BTC. And we're going to show you also, look at Forest. Double bottoming here. This is the FORESTPLUS Forbidden Forest. NFT game. Nobody really talks about. Had a huge pump to the upside and came all the way back down. Has been really bottoming itself out right here. Getting ready for another massive move. Remember, rounded bottoms pay the bills. Just putting FORESTPLUS on your radar. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it, okay? I talk about another coin that I went over when nobody was talking about it right here. I was down here and I said, guys, look, nobody is talking about this. Look, it's so fun to do this stuff, but I like going back into the past here, into the Crypto Lifer Patreon, and we look at what's happening here. And we go to the Patreon and you type in EXRD. And you can see, like, look, EXRD. Watch EXRD. I'm saying nobody's looking at this thing. Right here, look, I'm like, nobody. Remember, nobody knows about this coin, Radix, EXRD, and next thing you know, it was gone. Like, we're talking about 13 cents. It's already done a 5x from 9 cents, even 6x. I mean, this thing's out of control. It's done a 6x since we first looked at it at 9 cents. So EXRD, looking shifty. And you know what it is? They see a lot of people see bullishness in the market. So they're going to try to stop people out of these littler positions. Take a look at the 1 hour ready to rock though. So EXRD, in my humble opinion, getting ready for another leg to the upside. It could break down, shoulder, head and shoulder, possible, you know, head and shoulder there. There'll be a shoulder, a head and a shoulder. Not the best though. Not the best. We're still strong from our position here. Getting in down here at around 41 and holding all the way till the target here. Let me position this right like that. Target for EXRD is 93, 92, 97 EXRD. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's get into the chat. Shout out to everyone here that's on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. If you're new to the live stream, my name's the Crypto Lifer. You guys are the Crypto Lifers, and together we make the strongest, most productive, positive, energistic, high vibrational, high frequency group on the internet. I'm telling you right now. Sound, perfect video, perfect music. Sounds slightly too high. Vocals aren't as clean. I don't know. I got vocal levels here that I go through every day, and I know when that's yellow, that's a beautiful sign. When it goes to the red, that's not a good sign, right? So you come back down here and you go right here. Yellow right before red is a very good sign. I was a rapper for years. I watched my levels. This level here is in the middle. The levels look absolutely beautiful to me. It is what it is. Okay. Hi, Lifer. I have sent you a proposal for social media on email 3 days ago. I hope it finds you. Thank you, Ali Washabi. My team looks at it. I don't look at my emails anymore. I have a team going through them. The reason is I would waste so much time. Everyone knows I have ADHD in my team. Everyone knows that I'm all over the place. So I keep my team keeps me focused and centered, and that's how I'm able to produce what I produce. I actually know exactly how to use whatever they claim it is to. I know how to use what I have to my advantage. I have a skill. ADHD is not a hindrance. It's a skill. Most people wish they had it. You know, mic is fine. Music was too loud. Okay, he agreed. He agreed with the music. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. This is just not going to do it for me. I got to find some more music. I need copyright-free house music, everyone. Help me find the best house music copyright-free, please. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I need. I'm sick of playing the same stuff. I take copyright hits all the time just so I can play music that I like. Like, I lose money just to play music. Like, it's crazy. My team looks at me and they're like, dude, we couldn't copyright that. And I'm like, I know, I just wanted to do me. And they're like, you can't just do you, though. Because, you know, I got employees, I got people to feed, right? So I can't just well, I don't have employees, so to speak, but, you know, I hire freelancers to do work for the channel. And so because of that, you know, I got to just keep it moving. I can't just do whatever I want now, right? So let's take a look at Bitcoin here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. And here we go with the beautiful Bart Simpson. They just love doing the Bart, don't they? They're so silly, though, because we all know when the 1 hour gets low, we're ready to rock for a nice reversal to the upside, right? Also, that's a cup and handle. So let's get into it. Let's show you what I was looking at all day. So I had the 7-minute when I went to sleep, and I threw the 7-minute into this flag here and watched it kind of do its thing. And bang. Kind of a diamond pattern, too. Look at this. Some could have called this a diamond. And it reacted just like a diamond. So in my mind, it was a diamond. In from the bottom, out the bottom, diamond style. So get to know the diamond. Learn what the diamond is. Google it. Read about it. Find out how to trade the diamond. Whenever you see a diamond pattern, it usually goes in the way it goes out. And vice versa. So if it came in from the top, it would leave out the top. But it came in from the bottom, it'll leave out the bottom. And there is a diamond that did exactly what suggested. I saw a lifer post that diamond in the group. Actually, one of my admins was in there. Hey, one of my admins, feel free to jump on in there and post that. Don't hide your knowledge from the group. You know, you posted it to the admins, but you post it to the large group. You can do that. I appreciate you respecting me, waiting for me to give the okay, but you can do that. You can do that. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So we're looking at Bitcoin here on the 7-minute, which I don't suggest doing many times, but just kind of checking out the health of this move. And you can see it's definitely a Bart Simpson to the downside. Bam. Some say an elongated retest. Yes and no. What worries me right now is that 4 hour is very high. 4 hours extremely high. When the 4 hour gets this high, we're going to have a downside. There's your bearish cross in the 4 hour, and it started with a massive dump, right? So, also, I talk about this all the time. I remember going over this on a weekly screen share like 3 months ago, but I felt like it was so important to talk about because it was something that I noticed all the time. Whenever I see these inverted head and shoulders, they break out 90% of the time. I'm telling you right now, they come back and test the neckline. I do not know why. It's just something I see over and over again. They break out, they hit the measured move, which is the length of the neckline to the head. They hit the measured move, then they come right back down to the same line that they hit again. I can't explain why they do that, how they do that. It is what it is. But let's look at the big picture here for Bitcoin. And every day we do basically the same thing over and over again. Support and resistance. The basics, the basics, the basics. I see too many people that don't go over the basics. All right, so here we had a falling wedge. And we broke that resistance line. For sure. Okay? This makes me want to do the monkey. The Conor McGregor. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know why, it just does. I can't explain that. Love this track, though. I like the music a little louder. How about y'all? How about y'all? I can't hear you. I said, how about y'all? Shout out to everyone here on the live. We got a cup here about to do some serious damage. Let's take a look at here. And see, I mean, to me, that cup and handle is just doing its thing. And, like, nothing has changed. Like, nothing goes straight up, so it's just kind of trucking along. You know, and then you want to look at this succession of high, lower low, higher high, higher low. As long as we make a higher low above 63,500 and this candle close here at 64K, I'm a happy camper. So can we hold this level here? Can we hold this level? And you can see previous resistance was right here. Bam. We also kind of have a zone right there. We wick to this area. So you can see right there is a strong resistance point for Bitcoin. I'd like to see support hold at $64,000. If support does not hold, Bitcoin could easily gap down to 62,500 and then all the way back here to $59,000. So What do I say? Well, we just got to make it through the 4 hour. All right? The daily is in a beautiful place right now. Okay, the daily's in a good place. Bearish engulfing candle on the daily. Could have a double bottom here, but the daily is getting to the lower points. All right? We're seeing some MACD movement here. All right? Remember, we've gone over the weekly, and the weekly does suggest, right, that Bitcoin needs to cool off and come back down to the 21-day moving average. Usually could move up a little bit. I'm eyeing 59,000, 60K again. Hopefully, we can go up a little more before we retrace, and then we blast out. Nothing's guaranteed, but just something I'm pointing out. There is bearish divergence as well because we have swing up to swing up on the price action, and we have swing down on the RSI. I keep pointing this out because it is what it is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, of bear news, but I have to show you what the charts show you regardless of what I think is happening because I don't have any thoughts as a trader. I go by the charts and the charts only. So my projection for Bitcoin, and I've already kind of talked about that yesterday in depth, but I know there's new people on the channel every single day. But the daily, starting to get a bullish cross here, kind of starting to curve back up to the upside. We're forming some, hopefully, a lack of bearish movement there on the MACD, getting a little flat, and we'll see. You know, honestly, too, this is what I like to do. Look at the daily time frame, and look at this. Channeling into a beautiful bit of an ascending triangle, kind of rising wedge, too. So this level holds. We're ready to rock. And see, I didn't make this pattern until I sat here and played around. And see, that's why I do what I do. Because then, voila, something happens, something occurs that I wouldn't have noticed before. And I'm like, huh, you know? So here's the deal. Here's the deal. The 1 hour is oversold, which is a great thing. Hopefully that will stop the carnage on the local time frame. And we can bounce off this bottom trend line of this beautiful channel that we just drew. So look, this is it. This is it. Now, Bitcoin with a 68% chance of a break to the downside rising wedge. Measured move is to that point there. So don't be surprised for a $54,000 Bitcoin. Don't be like, oh my God, nobody knew that. Nobody told me. I never had any idea that we could have went down to 55K. There was just, no, I didn't watch the Crypto Lifer and I had no clue. Well, now you have a clue. Knowing is half the battle. You ever watch G.I. Joe? Knowing is half the battle. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 275 people watching on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. So this is the idea here. Possible cup and handle forming too. Slanted cup and handle. A slanty cup and handy. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy because I made so much Doja. I've banked so much coin off the cup and handle. People have just thrown up with gains. People literally, I need to hand them a puke bag because they throw up with gains here on this channel. They just puke with gains. They're just like, like so many gains. Sorry, it's horrible. Water break for that one. This is the doing damage mug. There'll be 40 mugs like this. They'll be NFT'd off. These are going to be NFTs. You're going to get a spinnable kind of slanted NFT spinning, and you're going to get a physical mug with the NFT. How much should the NFTs go for? You let me know. There's going to be 40 mugs only ever existing. Only 40 doing damage mugs. Only 40 people will ever have a original doing damage mug. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live stream. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the NFT? I got some other NFTs on deck too as well. You know, like this NFT here on the live screen. This is an NFT here. See? Right there. You know, that is an NFT. And I want to put that in like a glass, like I want to have it like have a plastic backing and spin around. The one where I'm on the surfboard doing damage. I mean, that's sick. It's so sick. Shout out to the amazing artist who drew that. So amazing. So, can Bitcoin hold these levels? Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Are we beat down on the 15-minute? And we are. So that usually tells us the end of the carnage is over. The pain is over. I like to long right now when the 15-minute gets low like this. I just love to long. Because you know why? The market maker's like, why? We're supposed to scare you. You're supposed to be afraid. And I'm like, but the lifer just doesn't care. The lifer's like, nah, dude. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. And then look, the lifer's like, nah, I see a cup and handle, bro. Look at that. There's a cup with a handle. I know where that's going. We don't know, actually. Nobody knows. Highly likely for a break to the upside. So here, the lifer likes to long the fear. When everyone's bugging out, I like to long. So I'll take a long right here on a scalp for BTC. Not too shabby. And, you know, I could easily get stopped out. We're in sketchy times. But I'm 20 for 26 right now. Let's go 21 for 27, shall we? Why not? Might have to keep it a little closer to the bone. Right about 274. I can hang with a 2.74 on the even Steven there. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Okay? And, yeah, nothing I do and say here is financial advice. So look, there's your cup. There's your handle here. You were missing me, weren't you? You were like, where is the lifer? Where is the lifer? I'm here, baby. I'm here. Just wanted to mess with you a little bit. Just wanted to get you on your toes. Look at this. So we got a cup. We got a handle, right? This is what I'm looking at here. 6% gain with a 2.2%. 2.74 is the lowest I will ever go. But I'm going to long this 15-minute here on the fear at Bitcoin. At, 64,375. Damn, it's already at 400. Let me just going over here and opening my long. Okay, so bang. So I'm longing BTC here. I'm publicly stating that. It is what it is. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. But whenever the 1 hour and the 15-minute are that beat down, I love to long. Look at the wick already working for me, getting that movement. Let's see if we can get a V-shaped recovery. You know what would be cool, actually? Let's begin to project into the future because we've seen it so many times. Kind of a shanty right shoulder. Could this be our head, and are we doing something like this? Projecting the V-shaped recovery of the head back to the upside. 1 hour sitting pretty. So I want to see the 1 hour get us back up to the top of the channel here. Then it would be funny if the 4 hour kicked in. So here's a weird projection, but 1 hour pushes us up here. 4 hour kicks us back down. We bounce. Then the 4 hour in the daily and everything's ready to go. And that's when we start our momentumous move. The low at 66,350. We do have to have caution. I have an alert down here. This has to highly likely come back to the downside based off all the other probability. If you go for the probability, it comes back down. And we're going to have to see. So I want the 1 hour to push us up as high as we can before they both are high and then they both come down on us. So that's the plan. That's what we're watching for. I just longed BTC there at 64,500 area. Would have liked to get 63,350. That was really the initial entry, but I was live streaming and trading at the same time. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. So that takes care of Bitcoin. You looked at the daily. We looked at the 4 hour, 1 hour. I show you what I'm thinking about. It looks like the afternoon should be a nice come up for the USDT pairs. Alt should pump too as well. So there we have it. So we looked at the bearishness. We could see 54K. That looks like my bottom possible, 60K. If we can get high enough, 60K could take care of the bottom. But if we don't, then 54K looks like it could loom. So putting that out there on the weekly time frame, and nothing's guaranteed, but just wanted to build a projection for you so you can get an idea of the possibilities on the charts. Then I'm longing this estranged cup and handle here. Always seem to find one no matter what. That is a cup and handle. Say it's not. Say it's not to my face. And then we're projecting the idea that it may be an inverted head and shoulder here before it even happens. And I'm ahead of the trade. I'm ahead of the traders because I'm ahead of the trade, right? And we'll keep the patrons updated throughout the day. That's the thing about being a patron. This live stream ends and you're left like, you get updates on this chart throughout the day, even video updates. I give you a video update teaching you, explaining what's going down with Bitcoin throughout the day. And right before I go to bed, shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's get into what we were looking at last night. SHILL banging on them. We talked about Project Seed and SHILL. So hard to look at, so hard to find. Look at this thing. But it cracked the bean. The $1 SHILL. What a perfect project for in a perfect name. And look, we said it is in a falling wedge, could break to the upside. SHILL banged out. Then it formed a bit of a flag here and kept going. Got to look at it on the smaller time frames to keep track of it. Look at right here, SHILL. Forming a beautiful bull pennant right here. Looking crispy on the 15-minute scalp here for SHILL possibly is what the technical analysis suggests. I don't know. Do I hold SHILL? No. Do I have any interest in SHILL? No. All I'm telling you is this is a bull pennant that breaks out 68% of the time. Okay? This is called the MACD, the moving average convergence and divergence, and I can see there's a lack of bearish momentum. Also, falling volume with falling price tells me there will be a reversal. Prices moving to the downside, volumes moving to the downside. Sellers are falling off. People love this thing. They want to get busy with SHIL. SHIL is just getting started. It was just 70 cents. It's now a bean. Banging on them. Up 30% and moving. Watch SHIL. My target for SHIL all the way back up at least to this high here of the measured move at 357. And then it could get all the way. Look at this thing. I know you don't believe me, but look at this thing. I don't know how this wick did this, but the wick is at $1,000. I mean, that's 1,000x, right? So can this 1,000x back to $1,000? Project Seed. They do a really good job selling the idea, selling the dream of the NFT space and the NFT idea. SHIL. Look them up on Twitter. Strong marketing, good team. Came down to the bottom here. Nobody really cared about them at all, but the lifers on the radar. So, SHIL. And it's been on our radar for a few days, really, since it was down even in here. So, there's potential move to the upside for SHIL. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour even does have the momentum. Came over bought, but spun back up for momentum. In the 4 hour, really, you can't really go much. Yeah, it says it's a little overbought. So I stick to that 15-minute. Scalp that 15-minute. Call it a day. SHIL. So there's SHIL on the radar. Just want to put it out there. FTG Phantom Go. Had it in a little bit of a nice little pattern. Broke down. Got stopped out. Shame on you, Phantom Go. Shame on you for not breaking out of the beautiful pennant you were in on the 15-minute. But that's what happens, right? It's kind of Bitcoin ruining the show, too. It's Bitcoin. When Bitcoin ruins the show, that's what happens. But as Bitcoin recovers, watch coins recover, too, as well. You'll see a lot of USDT pairs just go on their merry way. This thing is brand new. It's got a good team. They're doing a good job marketing it. Falling wedge with a break to the upside. Wait for that 1 hour and the 50-minute to get low. 1 hour is extremely oversold now at this point. Only a matter of time for reversal for FTG. Sitting at 70 cents. And we were buying FTG down here at the bottom in this area at 55, 54 cents. I was at least. I got myself a bag. I love Phantom. It was called Phantom Go. I researched a little bit, liked what I saw, liked the volume, liked the TA. And you know what? Tiny coin here on KuCoin. So Phantom, a go-go. It's Phantom Go. Everyone's wondering, when will LRC come back after that massive move to the upside? Let's take a look at Loopring LRC. And now look at it. It busted out of the channel that I had it in, starting to make a big move. We went over it yesterday on the live stream. LRC. Okay, now it's forming another flag and getting busy again on the 4 hour. Look at this. That's a good sign. Whenever you get a breakout of a previous wedge and you flag out again, this thing is looking very, very bullish. LRC looking hot to trot. Bit of a cup and handle here as well. And that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handle. You've seen me. How many have I drawn already today? About 4 or 5. Everyone else turns it into something else. Fibs and fib levels. Everyone trades differently. It all depends on how you want to trade. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy because that's what it is, baby. Look, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. That was hidden bullish divergence. Told you that the trend will continue to the upside. And what happened? The trend continued to the upside. If you would like to know how to find hidden bullish divergence, how to make cup and handles, how to draw patterns, how to understand what the moving averages are doing, the MACD, the RSI, and the stochastics RSI, come to the tutoring session every Tuesday from 3 to 5. It's only $100 for 2.5 hours of your time. I will break down so much about my trading strategy, about what I look at in statistical and, in the analysis of technical analysis, how I look at all the different things that are going on, the patterns, the MACD, the Fibonacci levels. Like, watch, I'll pull a fib for you here. Show you the shortcuts. That's Alt F there, really quick. Bring bang to bang, and you see we're rocking the 0.5 Fibonacci. Broke right back up to the 382 fib. Also teach you how to add the 706 and the 0.65, the secret fib most people don't even know about. Give you tips and tricks, things that most people haven't even learned yet. A lot of these traders out here that are selling courses are 24, 25, 23 years old. No offense to them, but they're very young. They've been in crypto for 4 years. I've been trading world markets since basically for the last 12 years. I started trading commodities on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I am not a noob. I understand this very, very well. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm self-made. I'm a CEO of my own company. I can teach you business stuff. I started my own business. I know how to save my own money. I got out of the 9 to 5, and I'm a trader. So there's more going on in my trading group than just trading. It's really how to become successful, how to change your life, how to keep yourself on a positive wavelength so you can continue to move forward at the speed of light. That's what Successful people know how to keep their mind continuously positive at all times, how to block out the negativity, how to bring in the good things into their life and continue to live a healthy, wonderful, rewarding life. That is true success. We also teach that in the Patreon. So it's not just about, TA. It's about changing your life. If you want to jump on and become a crypto lifer, I take it seriously. So we can do damage. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you all. So LRC looking beautiful to me as well. Highly likely to get to the target up here at $6.20 from $2.91. Watch that LRC, baby. Watch that LRC. Let's get into the chats for a second here. 312 people watching. Love you all. Thank you so much for coming on into the live stream. Unbelievable. Let's take a look here. So you came for Bitcoin, right? You came for the clickbait. But you learned you just found the best YouTuber in the game, and you're gonna act, and you found some guy. You're like, he sounds like an announcer, sounds like a professional sports announcer. He sounds like a radio host. He looks like $1 million in a suit. Seems like he knows what he's doing with his fib stuff, and he's a funny guy too as well. You know what? I might just stick around and watch this crypto lifer dude. I'm a little bit interested in what's going on here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hey boss, can you take a look at MATIC? Triangle has formed since the recent flash crash. Possible target of 189-ish. Looks like we are at the bottom of the triangle right now. Thoughts? Shout out to Daddy Coin up in the spot. Let's take a look at MATIC. Such a well thought out and nice answer asked super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Send it a super chat in for a deep dive. Tell us about a new coin. Get us going. Keep us informed. So here's MATIC here. We did get stopped out with the flash crash. They knew people were waiting. They grabbed the liquidity. Those bastards. Those bastards, and not every single trade will map out. If every single trade I ever posted planned out, I would be a liar. I would basically be a single-handed ATM, and I basically probably would get, I think people would probably try to find me and just they'd be like, the dude's never lost a trade in his entire life. Wouldn't that be amazing? I only wish that was possible. That's why people look at me, they're like, he's human? He loses a trade? My God. My God. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. So we broke out of the bigger pennant. And look at the cup and handle forming now. Look at cup and handles all day long. MATIC once more. Flip it on that 4 hour. 1 hour coming down to the downside. Look at the daily though. The daily is your guide. And the daily is extremely oversold. MATIC. Little bit of hidden bullish divergence there. Why? And it's class C. It's not perfect, but it's class C. And so you got swing up to swing up. But you have a swing down to swing down here, or flatter region, and that tells me that the trend could continue to the upside. You could even take it from here, and you can see that angle is just not the same. This angle is way sharper to the upside, and this angle is not. So it is hidden bullish. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. MATIC, I like it at 172 here. It still has a target all the way up at 373. So MATIC, taking its time, doing its thing, on its way to glory. MATIC. And I still hold bags of MATIC. Sometimes I wonder why. But you know what? It's MATIC, and I'm like, it is what it is. So shout out to all my MATIC people. Shout out to all my holders up there. Shout out to everyone in the game. Let's look at my baby MTV. I've been holding MTV for a long time. It's in a cup and handle, suggesting it could blast to the upside here on the daily time frame. Forget about the 1 hour and the 4 hour minutia. I start opening up to the daily time frame when we get into a more bullish scenario, more bullish ecosystem where things are looking more voracious and nice. However, that Bitcoin weekly I do have in the back of my head, and I'm watching it closely. So I'm letting Bitcoin fly on the daily. Once that daily gets high, we'll reassess what's happening in the overall market. But we can foreshadow the future into the coming weeks, but then we can focus on the present time now. And you have to be able to kind of expand time. Be able to see into the future with your charting, or, project into the future. Have that idea, but then leave it a touch. Look at MTV2 in a massive cup and handle, something I didn't notice until today. Look at the massive cup and handle for MTV. Look at that. That makes Daddy happy. Why am I calling myself Daddy lately? I think it's funny. And bam, a target all the way up at 4 cents for MTV. I was getting an MTV at 0.0806 when it wasn't even a penny yet. I'm already up about almost a 4x on it. It's doing, or now a little under a 3x. Sorry about that. But it's doing damage but it's taking its time. But look at it just slowly climbing to the upside. Beautiful uptrend for MTV. Also, mainnet coming out. Mainnet coming out for MTV. It's going to be a big deal. Watch that ecosystem. Watch that ecosystem. Thank you so much for the super chat here from Dane M. Quick look at RMRK, a big boy in the game. Did a blast off RMRK on KuCoin. Look at that thing, just continued to move to the upside. We hit it for 90%. This thing just did not stop for 3 days straight. It went on an absolute tear all the way up to 378%. We put RMRK on the radar down here at $8. No stop loss got hit. And the making of this trade, RMRK blasting to the upside. How would you chart something like this that just keeps moving? You got to go to a smaller time frame. First thing I do is I go to the daily, right? I mean, it's extended. This thing is so extended, it's ridiculous. No moving averages at all, really. Hold up. I think I deleted them accidentally. You know what? The fact that it's not that far away from the 21 is an okay sign. But remember, when the 21 and the 200 get far apart, usually there's at least a little bit of a pullback. You can see we're flagging out here. RMRK now. Length of the pole is the measured move. You got to learn what the measured move is. Every single pattern has a measured move. That's how I'm able to figure out the charts and what's happening. We go to the 1 hour as well. 1 hour is extremely oversold. This thing looks like it has legs to go up even more. I'm telling you, I can't explain why this thing wants it, but it does. Wow, up another 71 RMRK, and anything is possible, but it is touching the 21-day moving average, my happy place. The thing is, it gapped up so fast, we do not have a lot of support and resistance. You know, you kind of have to take a shot there. It's a little sketch. If me personally, when I'm looking at this, it's like a little sketch. Because based on support and resistance, there is, look, shoulder, head, and shoulder there possibly forming, though, inverted head and shoulder. Which is another confluence idea that this could blast to the upside. RMRK not stopping at $31 and blasting. I mean, I would like to look, let's take a look at the market cap. And here is NYC NFT. Just give you guys a sneak peek of what happened there at NYC NFT. This video will be coming out later on today.
Any of you guys about crypto?
Ran around the city.
New York City, where are you from, and are you here for the NFTs?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm originally from London, but I am in LA now. I'm linked up with artists called Vinny Hager over here.
Original Cool Cats and Vinny Hager. Got a lot of interesting things. This guy was amazing.
Pretend the digital stuff. Pretend the physical.
We talked to the Nervos team. Talked to Aram Barnett. This guy is amazing with Gravity Gaming. This guy was unreal.
Called Gravity Gaming. And so Gravity Gaming, we're at NFT NYC this week. We are stoked to be showing off our new NFT standards, actually being built on top of the Nervos network. It's super cliche, but it's NFT 2.0. And the big innovation that we've been pushing is going to be able to go and take...
Aram was one of the smartest men I've ever met. He was so well-spoken. I gave him 5 minutes on camera. He absolutely nailed it. Broke down some amazing things that are happening in the crypto space. This is going to be a fun little thing. I also sat down with the Nervos team, the CEO of Nervos, talked to them, went over a bunch of different things. Super excited about what's happening with Nervos and CKB. So just something to coming up with soon is the NFT video. Look out for that. So RMRK, looking really nice. 73% gains, possible hitting $54. Thank you so much for the super chat from RMRK. Appreciate you. And my most hated song. 2 of them. Okay. So we've gone over Bitcoin, but we didn't really go over everything you need to go over. If you're new to the channel, you know that we kind of take cryptocurrency really serious compared to most other channels. We don't take a day off. We're here every single day. I will be here on Thanksgiving. Okay, I will. My wife blocked out my tutoring during that week. I said, how dare you? I said, people need to learn. She said, you need time off with your family. It is what it is. But, you know, total 3. This is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrencies, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. Very interesting chart. If we look at it on the daily time frame, it wants to make a big move to the upside, starting to kind of twist and turn here, getting a bit of a bullish cross. Look at the cup and handle that I drew. The measured move is up here at 1.39, $1.4 trillion, and we're just crossing a trillion. This is all of the altcoins are now $1 trillion market cap. That's got to say something to the rest of the world. All right? So put that on your radar and show you that we have a nice target ahead of us. Then you look at total too, which is all of the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. So ETH is in there. And suggested that we could flag out here. We did flag out a little lower than that. Starting to form a flag. The daily wants to move to the upside. This thing wants to cruise to $2 trillion. Then we look at total, which is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrencies, every single thing put together. And we're sitting at a $2.8 trillion market cap, making a rising wedge. When rises wedges break out, they break out parabolic. We talked about this parabola being formed here. We're showing you this move that we broke out. We have a measured move all the way up here, which is the length of this pole. All we did was this. Strict, TA, length of the pole, adjust it to the right angle, and bam, it's positioning a $4.7 trillion market cap. This market cap wants to go to about $5 trillion before another major pullback is what it's telling us. The last leg was like this, major pullback. We get to around here. This is where I'd be taking profits in my altcoins. This is where I would start to suggest once we get into anywhere in this region, it's going to be similar to this region here. We're going to start to get overheated, and we did this last time. I used total to track the entire market cap. When it starts to hit the amalgamated moves that not the amalgamated, but the moves that basically all the algorithms, the algorithmic moves, they'll start channeling sell orders in this area. We'll see some bullish bearish divergence on bigger time frames, and bam. But that's my suggested target, 4.7 in. So we go over total, which is the entire market caps, to give you guys an idea of what's happening in the market cap. On top of that, we also go over Bitcoin dominance because we want to show you what's happening with Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. And look, it's high, but not as high, not as low. So Bitcoin dominance wants to pump a little bit, giving that 1 hour push up for Bitcoin. But then boom, it wants to give way. So it is in a cup and handle, and it is flagging right here. So cup and handle with a bit of a flag here for Bitcoin dominance. But when I look at it very closely, we are bouncing off that support region there, and we're flagging again on this little area here. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour suggests Bitcoin wants to pump again. When dominance is low like this, it suggests that Bitcoin's ready to go on a bit of a move. So Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance both suggesting we get a bit of a pump here. Here is my entry here at 64,380 region. We did bounce. We got the green candle. We got the reversal so far. So far, we've been somewhat right. And why? Well, let me show you why. I'm a divergence hunter. They call us the divergence hunters. That should be the name of the channel, Divergence Hunters. But look at this, swing down here on this 7-minute time frame. And we have a flatter connection here on the RSI. See that? Or almost to the upside. So that tells me there's divergence and tells me there could be a reversal to the upside. It's hard to find, but you get better and better at doing this. See, look at the divergence here on the 5-minute. You can also see it called out here on the stochastics RSI with divs. You can add this, and there's your green line of divergence. It's calling out the divergence right there as well for you. So, but I find my own divergences. I never really use indicators to find my things for me. I like to do my own work. Falling volume, falling price with raising volume. You see that? That's not what you want. I mean, you could say here it's falling from here, but here it's kind of flat. From the sell pressure, though, it is coming to the downside. Falling price with falling volume, we should eventually get a reversal. So, just kind of dabbling on Bitcoin again, as I do, as I obsess over it like I always do. So we've gone over Bitcoin. Now we also look at the dollar. As the dollar moves and pumps, it hurts Bitcoin. When the dollar pumps hard, it's not good for Bitcoin. Look at the dollar pumping on the 5-minute. We'll readjust this. So this is the US dollar. You can chart the US dollar, DXY, the dollar index here on the NASDAQ. Now it suggests that it would break out of this. We had a head and shoulder. I'm hoping we make the right shoulder and dump on us here. But this is a rising wedge. If it breaks out parabolically. But we're oversold on the daily time frame. Overbought, I mean. And that's not a great sign for the dollar. So it's setting up for a nice move. The Bitcoin's down here, like this, getting a bit of a cross. The dollar's up here. So the dollar's about to dump. Bitcoin's about to pump. That takes place for about a week. This is a good sign. Let's go to a bigger time frame like the weekly. And the dollar's extremely overbought on the weekly. So is Bitcoin, though, which is interesting. We're hoping Bitcoin can get more of a push-up on the other time frames, and when it kind of does the pullback, it's not too bad. But the dollar, wanting to take a bit of a dump there as well. So we got the dollar intact. We kind of see what's happening on the daily and the 1 hour. Let's take a look at that 4 hour. Wants to push up. Not a good sign for Bitcoin when the dollar wants to pump. Although the other day they pumped together, which was the first thing I ever saw. It was only like a 4 or 5 hour period. But they did pump at the same time. If they manipulate the prices of things, if they keep pumping, I don't know what they're doing to the price of the dollar. They're manipulating it because all you know is if you keep printing something, it's going to be less value. If you put more of it out there, there's going to be less value for it. That's it. If there was 100 crypto lifers, then, right, the channel wouldn't be the same. So just something to think about here on the dollar index, okay? So there's the whole show. We go over Bitcoin, total 2, total 1, total 3, Bitcoin dominance, the dollar index, basically, and even I like to even check on the Dow just to make sure the Dow's still in a healthy place. And look, the 4 hour on the Dow wants to pump to the upside. I had it channeled in here, suggested this was the channel it fell out of. I also am showing you there's a possible inverted head and shoulder on the Dow that I'm projecting. Very, very possible. So it's staying in the channel that I projected, and the daily is low, so it's going to bounce off the bottom. That's good. It looks like you're going to have a good week trading, at least 2 to 3 days trading for the Dow Jones. So things are looking nice for the Dow overall. And I like to check the health of the Dow because if the Dow's not looking healthy, it forebodes other pain in other markets throughout the world. So the Dow on my radar looking pretty good as well. So that's kind of the entire market, the world markets. And I go over those every day to keep myself kind of limber, see what's going on, and get myself in. Now, I got a few new coins here on KuCoin that just came out. Put them on your radar. We got CERE, CERE, just coming out. This thing is flatlining now a little bit. Want to put it on your radar again. No channel will put more coins on your radar than me. They'll pick one or two. I have a different approach. I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. I'm an extremist. I take it all the way to the top, baby. And I'm going to show you so much information, it'll blow your mind. So look, cup and handling slightly here as well. So look at that. There's a bit of a cup and handle here for CERE. CERE. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it does. Let's do a deep dive together for CERE, shall we? The CERE network. 16 cents. $114 million market cap. CERE. What do you do, CERE? New, the CERE Freeport. Learn more. The Decentralized Data Cloud. Decentralized Data Cloud. It's like a SIA coin. The Universal Enterprise Data Standard for a transition to a decentralized Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0. I love how they're changing it up like that. CERE's Decentralized Data Cloud, DDC, raises the bar for data ecosystems to a whole new level. In terms of privacy, compliance, and interoperability and agility, it allows enterprises to fully harness the power of the most valuable assets, their customers. Shout out to Sammy Knight. Hey, can you look at Harmony One token, please? Thank you so much. I will for sure. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Shout out to Calderonster. Shout out to the mods. Mouse Hunt. Could this be Cryo War? Let's take a look at mousehunt.com. Mouse Hunt. Collect NFTs, farm tokens, breed characters, and build levels to earn. Mouse Hunt is a kick, play to earn universe. Here comes first. Play on. The white paper, Android, iPhone, and Windows coming soon. Private sale. IDO unlock 8% vesting for 12 months. It's a long time to vest a coin. I'd probably wait for it to come out, dump, and then get in. 75 USD. Okay. Epic Booster. Probabilities 90% Epic Mouse Hero NFT. Probabilities 1% Legendary Mouse Hero NFT. Wow, if you got the Legendary. 100% Legendary Mouse Hero NFT. Amount of boosters. It's crazy, right? Mouse Hunt. Interesting. I like how you can't find, it's not on CoinMarketCap yet either. Mouse pad, that was funny. They already have a mouse pad. Private sale. Oh, so to whitelist yourself and get down and see if you can get picked for the whitelist. Very interesting. Mouse haunt. You never know. So many crazy coins out here. You never know. Let's get back into the chat where all the action is. Could this be Cryo War? You never know. That's the Sinbad earning. LOL. Did you see the developer testing the game on ORE on Twitter? Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. We posted that in my trading group. Don't think I'm not slipping. I am a huge bag holder of ORE. ORE gave me a big bag of it. I appreciate you, ORE. And so right here and this is all the people are getting in one day. This is all the charts people get in one day. Even show you, look at this. This is my Polka City car in the mall. I'm hanging out with my Polka City car. Pretty cool. Having fun, you know, having a blast. This is how much I post. Where's ORE? Right here, Twitter for ORE, and we looked at it together. Let's look at it here too. And you know, a couple of people in my group are like hardcore gamers, and they said they really liked what they saw. You know, I don't play enough games to really judge it, but I mean, this is going to be ORE. I mean, it's pretty sweet. And there was like, you could be a ninja. Look, this is like Wookiee, right? That's like a Wookiee from Star Wars. Am I wrong? I mean, something going on. Or no, it's you know what I'm saying, and I can't think of his name. Chewbacca. It's a Chewbacca. Look at the trees moving. So this is ORE, putting ORE on the radar, zooming in. Pretty sweet, man. Shout out to ORE, jumping the gun, keeping it moving. Appreciate the ORE system. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Lord Vero, even, my dude. Don't get the Island Boys to promote ORE ever again. But I guess people know about it now, and no one would have known about it. You have to remember that. So it was awareness. It does spread awareness. Let's take a look at ORE token here on the charts. My baby, $26 million market cap for ORE. And wow, back to brass tacks. Wow, they posted that, and look what happened. If you got in on the low, dude, look at ORE, back basically to all-time high, not too far away from the all-time high. Woo! Massive pump for ORE. We're back in business, baby. We are back in business. And honestly, that was hidden bullish divergence. You can't see it. I'm telling you, it was there. The charts don't let me show it for whatever reason, because I can never seem to get a good RSI on this thing. Like, see how weird it is? It's all loopy. But swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. And what happened? ORE, banging on them. Beautiful chart, looking nice. And it has a way bigger target. We got onto ORE at a $3 million market cap, sitting on over an 8X, banging on them. Shout out to my ORE family. Shout out to my ORE crew. Banging on them, baby. Banging on them. It's a great day to be in ORE. Woo! Sorry, I get a little excited for my bags, but hey, I'm a passionate guy. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is what? It's your time. It's your time. With your time creates the show, and I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? 329 people, 160 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? New people come in, we get less likes, and we get less super chats. Know the role. Super chats fly in all the time. Last night, they were flying in at the speed of light. We had True Lifer fam in true succession. I looked at Shu earlier today. I want to put Shu on your radar, all right? Shu looking nice. People like shoes, man. And Shu had a really cool website as well. Look at this, ShuFi. Discover the ShuFi NFT collection. Reshaping the NFTs. NFT plus FT. Winning formula. Origin of the ShuFly shoes. Eons ago, when Earth was still being forged, 4 cosmic elements decided to make their home on Earth. The legend is, right? Pegasus wind, whale water, Phoenix fire, and Taurus earth, right? They'll be called shoe beasts. The first generation consists of 3,000 Genesis shoes. Each NFT is unique, programmatically generated from 10,000 possible results, weighted by rarity, and are stored on an ERC20 token. Traits include attributes of fire, water, earth, wind, and many more. The shoe collectors are called shoe beasts. How ShuFly works, and really good website. explaining what they're doing. They got launchpad partners. SHOEFly will hold an IDO. We are partnering with the best-in-class launchpads to fuel our potential and make our ambitions come to life. Moonstarter, Polka Bridge, Multipad, Duck Starter, Duck DAO, baby. They're a big one. They've come out with many 100Xs in quick starter. So backed by a lot of different people as well. I think this is going to be a big deal. You can get it on Gate.io right now before anyone even knows about it. I don't own any. I'm not shilling my own bags. It just came across my radar today, and it's something very, very interesting. Also, the TA plays out. Looks pretty nice. SHU USDT, 58 cents. Nobody really knows about this yet, guys. Nobody knows about it. It just came onto the radar. So something is brewing here with SHU, and it's on the radar. So I just wanted to put it out there. You might want to write that down. All right? You might just want to write that down. We got some new stuff here. Mouse Hunt and SHU on the radar every single day if you come to this channel. You're going to learn about something new. Let's look at this $10 super chat. Crypto Love brought up MOLA. Can we get some TA? Yes, we can. Can you look at Harmony 1 token, please? Shout out to XRP Muser. Taking the bus to Boston this afternoon. I'll hit you up tomorrow. Let's get lunch or something. Come on, why don't you just come through, man? Stay for a couple days, bro. We got you. Stay for a couple days, man. Chainlink. Sneakerella. Ori is going to have so many gaming companies and designers interested in building on their SDK. It's going to be game over for Steam and such. Shout out to DJ Flexa. Yeah, you can use stochastics on that chart. Yeah, you can. But, money's too tight at the moment. Money's coming. Subscribe. Could you take a look at Flame? Money's never tight. If you can there's always a way to make money. I'm telling you right now. Saying money's tight is saying that you're unable to find another way to hustle. That's what it says. Hogwash. I disagree with that. Anyone can change their current situation. I'm telling you right now, I truly believe it. I don't believe in the money's tight, and I'm sorry to call somebody out. I just don't believe in money's tight. I don't buy that. There was a time in my life where money was tight. I've been there, so I guess I can't say I haven't been there. Money can still be tight in certain positions. Money's tight for me in certain areas, if you can believe it. If I were to explain my current situation, you wouldn't believe it, but you'd be like, oh, wow, well, that's kind of tight. Subscribe. Could you take a look at Flame Firestarter? Shout out to PK for the $4.99. Thank you for jumping on in. I found out the Head & Shoulders, who they were firing. I found out on H3, they were at, I have TikTok. I don't know how to say that. Hi, Love. Morning, Love Learning. Shout out to Love Learning up in the spot. DJ Flexa. I'm telling you right now, you can make it happen. Thoughts on UBX? I love UBX. I hold a big old bag of it. That's my thought. Subscribe. Can you take a look at Flame Firestarter? We'll take a look at that. I love Flame. I think it's hot. One of the hottest projects in the game. Crypto product brought up MOLA. We'll take a look at MOLA and Harmony 1. Mouse Hunt, Crypto War, Panda Girl on Pancake Swap, 2 days old with 10K holders. Interesting. When Doge runs, it'll run fast. But let's just hope Elon doesn't need any more money and makes a tweet and Doge dumps. You got any affinity? I do not have affinity. We take a look at RMRK. Shout out to everyone who's throwing in the super chats, throwing in the support, and just bringing in a comment section. Thank you so much for making the comments hot. And yesterday we had a blast. Last night was fun. We had a blast. Last couple of days have been fun on the channel. I've been laughing my butt off with y'all. It's been a very fun time to go over coins every single day. So let's take a look at MOLA. Let's take a look at Harmony 1, MOLA, and Flame. Harmony USDT. Let's take a look at Harmony 1 USDT. Is Bitcoin going to dump to the downside? No, Wilbur. Is it fear or is it greed? Let's take a look at the fear and greed index in a second, too. We're going to take a look at that. We're going to explain what it is in case you don't know. If you're new to the channel, put a 1 in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, put a 1 to the comment section. If you've never seen the Crypto Lifer Show before, put a 1 in the comment section. Let us know where you're from. Put a 1 and say where you're from. Say, hey, number 1, I'm from Chicago, and I love the channel, and I think I'm going to be a subscriber. And then maybe I'll jump on into the Patreon, and maybe I'll get some tutoring, and maybe I'll take my life seriously and change it for the better. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on in. So I like where 1 is at. So you have swing up to swing up. Let's go to the daily time frame. You want to make sure you have an oversold stochastics RSI, MACD turning pink with the blue line curving, and that this at the RSI also kind of doing possible shoulder, head, and shoulder there, elongated idea. You know, it doesn't mean it's really going to come true, and it's actually kind of invalid. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. It is hidden bullish divergence on the daily time frame, because when we swing up from this swing low to the high to the swing low, it goes up. When we take this swing low to that low, it goes to the downside, okay? Even if we suggested to go all the way down here. It's still hidden bullish divergence because the angles are not the same. Hidden bullish tells me the trend will continue to the upside. One harmony should be well above 38 cents not too long from now. My measured move for one is 90% gains at 54%. 53 and a half. Hold on. No, 55 cents. Measured move is 55 cents for Harmony 1. So there's Harmony 1 on my radar. I'm watching it very, very closely. Looking beautiful on the daily time frame. Okay? On the daily, though. We've been trading one since it was 5 cents, 1 cent, you name it. One since it was one. Been trading one since it was only one. Crazy. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, so there's Harmony 1 doing damage. All right. MOLA. What is MOLA? Let's take a look at, or MOLA. MOLA. Mulana. Ooh, it's got a good name. I got to give it to him. Moonlana. Are you kidding me? At 002. No market cap yet. No one even really knows about it. It's down in the dumps right now. Mulana. Welcome to Mulana. Next gen memes powered by Solana. Dude, that's cool. Look at that thing. I'm into this already. Radium, BitTrue. Tells you exactly what they do and have a punch when you get to the website. We have our own decks with charts, logos, and NFTs. All fees collected from trading on Lana Dex will be used to buy back and burn Moolah. Lana Moon is our on-chain tipping bot built for the Solana ecosystem. Tip, rain, and give away Lana Moon. It's free, and you can invite it to any Discord server. Lana Tools. Lana Tools is a charting platform including features for setting price alerts, viewing pool explorers, tracking liquidity, monitoring token holders, and so much more. Moon Lana 2021 roadmap. Looking beautiful. The boot Lana, the staking. Distribute the rest of the supply via staking. Stake Moolah to earn Lana. Dude. Interesting. Their roadmap is banging. They're checking things off. They got Lana bots, Lana Tools, and Lana Mon. I mean, Lana Mon is an on-chain bot that allows you to send and transition between users quickly and safely. These transactions are written on the Solana blockchain, and they are added through Solana Web3 and the Solana RPC. Lana Mon is designed to transfer Sol native token on any token of the Solana network. By default, you can send MOLA, SRM, USDC. In the future, we will add more tokens at the request of projects and users. I mean, that's amazing. This thing is hot. For sure it's hot. Where can you get Mulana? Probably on Radium. Get it on Radium for USDC. This thing is going to be hot. I'm with it 110%. Radium on USDC. How do you get into Radium? You get a Phantom wallet. This is my Phantom wallet right here. PHANTOM. Get a Phantom wallet, and you'll be able to interact with Radium. And I will teach you, if you want to know all this information, I do a MetaMask course, okay? Fridays at 1 p.m. from 1 to 3. I'm going to explain every single thing about the forefront of the top 7 chains, how to interact with them, how to download MetaMask, how to keep yourself safe with MetaMask, how to use a hardware wallet, how to change settings inside MetaMask, how to get a stuck transaction taken care of by changing the nonce, how to adjust the gas inside with the adjustments, the advanced gas fees, so you can speed up a transaction if people are outbidding you and you can't get an NFT or something of that nature. These are all things that I've learned and I can teach you. So come on to the MetaMask course. I can also teach you what exchanges use what swaps. Each ecosystem has a different swap. I'll teach you about the ecosystems. I'll teach you so much about why we invest and how we invest, why Phantom was a good pick, why Radix is on my radar, and why UBX is something to think about. These are all ideas, and they're kind of why I invest. I invest in the tech. Jump on into the Friday course for MetaMask. You'll learn how to use MetaMask in all the ins and outs, DeFi, staking, LP tokens, and more. Jump into the MetaMask course Friday at 1 p.m. You will absolutely love it. The links are in the description of my videos below. Jump on into those places. 324 people watching, 185 likes. Just can't get the likes up to the watchers like we used to. We used to have literally 180 people watching with 210 likes every single day on the live stream when we had a hardcore group of lifers. Now the lifers are growing, we're getting more new people. But we'll convert you all to lifers, and you'll be hitting that like button. Why? Because when you hit the like button, you help somebody else find this channel. Somebody else learns how to pull their Fibonacci level. Someone else learns how to draw a pattern. Somebody else learns what support and resistance is. Somebody else learns how to do a deep dive, and somebody else learns about Moon Lana that didn't know about it yet. So don't be greedy and keep this channel to yourself. Hit the like button. Help the algorithm find more people. Moon Lana. I like what I'm seeing for Moon Lana on Radium. USDC. Now, I don't think CoinTrader Pro is advanced enough to get yourself to Radium, but we'll take a look. We'll put it to the test. Moon Lana USDC on Coin Paprika. So it's just going to take that data from Coin Paprika. Good enough. We'll see what it says here. Wow, I like it. It's in a bit of a cup and handle here. That's what we like too. So it's in my favorite. It's a beautiful coin with a, one of my favorite people that I love, Crypto Love, is loving on it. So Crypto Love loving on it. I'm loving on it. Moon Lana on the radar, and that's why we come to the stream every single day. Moon Lana on the radar. Look at that. Moon Lana, baby. I love the name. I mean, how could you not? How could you not? Like, so interesting. MACD has a bearish cross coming there. That's the daily time frame, though. It really doesn't have enough to go on. Let's go on the 4-hour. MACD getting a bullish cross now. A little bit of a whip up here on the stochastics. I like what I'm seeing from Moon Lana. This starts to pick up. This could be very, very, very big. And you're getting it on the very, very low. Market cap, tiny. Tiny. Let's go to Coin Paprika, which I don't think I've mentioned on the channel before, but I use it every once in a while. Not enough, but I do use it. Coin Paprika. And let's see what they have for Moon Lana. It's also called MOLA, which is money, right? Get that MOLA? Come on, dude. Moon Lana, MOLA, it's got a lock. That's not a coincidence. It's that it's so perfectly sweet, right? Operations on Moon Lana. Trying to see what the market cap would be. Market cap ranked. They still can't really tell yet. I love to get into coin when you can't find out what the market cap is. That's how you know it's hot, baby. Probably go to Solana Scan. They have a Solana Scan, yeah. And then we'll put MOLA in there. I'm always trying to find other ways to get down. MOLA. And we'll find, we'll see if we can find a contract address here. There it is. Bang. Copy that. Go to Solana Scan. Paste that in. Oh, tokens. Maybe go to tokens. I've never been on Solana Scan before. I just figured they had to have one. It's my first time on Solana Scan. Can you believe that? I know BSC Scan. I've taken everything I learned from other blockchains and transposing it into these blockchains to get educated. I'm telling you right now, education is how you're going to make the most money in the game, is being super researched in the tech. I understand the tech. That's how I got into Phantom, because I figured, hey, this has the best tech of any other coin in the game. MOLA. Can we get TM? Yeah, we did the TN MOLA. We got you, buddy. Cup and handle looking beautiful. Subscribe. Let's take a look at Flame. Shout out to my buddy asking for Flame. Thank you for putting chips in my jar. I appreciate it. Firestarter. And we saw it down here, about to pump up to the upside here. Suggested a 169 entry, and Firestarter went all the way up to 337. Basically did a double up real fast. Now it's holding a nice level. Look at that cup and handle. So another no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Firestarter getting busy, banging on them, banging on them. And you know what I love about working every single day is there's people that take a day off. And every time they take a day off, I edge up on them. Any YouTuber trying to compete, any YouTuber trying to push up, they can't push up on my ass. Excuse my language, on my butt. I should say. But what I'm saying is, man, we're moving too hard, man. People can't keep up with me. They're like, damn, he did it again. He did it again. And you know there's always haters out there. There's so many haters hating on the kid. The more haters you have, the better off you're doing. Remember that. So Firestarter looking sweet right now. Down on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Wow, both looking nice. I like what I'm seeing here for Firestarter, as we already made a beautiful 100% gains on this one and more. I didn't even toot my own horn. I could have locked that in. No stop loss got hit. Perfect trade. Pointed it out just the other day to the patrons. The patrons get fed very, very well. Ask a patron. They get fed very, very well. Someone just joined for 3 years yesterday. He said, can I get a discount? I said, I'll give you a discount. He said, it's $3K for 3 years. I'll give it to you for $2K. He said, I'll give you $2,700. I'm telling you right now, people buying for 3 years of the Patreon. Show another guy that gets $2,700 in Bitcoin thrown at him because of how hard he works, of how much he does for the patrons. And people are glad to do it. People are like, you know what? No problems at all. You made me $50K on what I learned from you. People know that I put in so much work and they remember me. They remember me. You want to remember me too one day. I'm telling you. Let's move forward as a team. And I want to remember you. I want to have you call me up. Hey, I just bought my first house overlooking the water. Why don't you come on down? And I'll be like, you know what? I'll be there next week. I can't wait to see how many multimillionaires we create with the channel. We're going to create multimillionaires with this channel. You guys are going to invite me to your homes. I'm going to walk into your homes, chandeliers. You know, you're going to show me the wells that you bought. You're going to show me the kids that you sponsored. You're going to show me maybe you foster children. We're going to do so much for the rest of the world. We're going to change the world. This channel is going to do so much positive energy for the rest of the world. I'm telling you right now, we're going to keep it so positive, so beautiful. And we will, and we are, telling me right now, we are changing lives every single day. So when you come here, when you hit the like button, when you help the algorithm move, you're changing someone else's life. So jump on in and just stay here every other day. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep up the information. You're going to learn. What is Firestarter? One of the greatest IDOs out there. Get into Firestarter and have the chance to get in some of the most insane projects out in the game. I like Firestarter. It's definitely on my radar. Firestarter, banging on them. And it's looking very, very bullish as well. So Firestarter on my radar. Let me say Firestarter one more time. Flame, baby, flame. Step 1 says the Moz. Testimonials. Step 2 is the Patreon. Step 2 is booking an appointment with the Crypto Lifer. And step 3 is joining the Patreon. And then dreams come true. Lifer always putting in the work. Proving his worth every single day. Nobody works harder in the YouTube space. You're the man, Lifer. I'm here every day, boss. Best crypto education ever. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Please take a look at TRX. I'm investing huge on TRX. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning like the world was turning. Sam is the man. Shout out to Tony Rubin up in the spot. The OG Lifers changed my life. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. You will never be the same. You're an OG Lifer now, man. And you will be forever. Shout out to my man, Mr. Smurfington. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. All my mods coming in every single day, holding me down. Shout out to Tony Rubin for WADZPAY. And remember ROFI. The gem is making some moves. Funny thing about it, still $1.1 million market. Life-changing gem, in my opinion. I liked ROFI. It was on my radar. It looked pretty hot. Everyone, help me do the Super Chats mods. When you go and grab those Super Chats for me and throw them down, I rely on that now so much. So when no one does it, it kind of like throws me off. You guys pampered me too much. Kevin, Tam, Gina, one of y'all throw those Super Chats now. I'm trying to find them. Super Chats, Flame, Firestarter, deep dive on SUTER. Partnered with Phantom. You know, I've been talking about SUTER. SUTER was on my radar about 2 months ago. We'll take a look at SUTER. Super Chats, Flame, Firestarter. So Flame's on the radar. I like what I'm seeing for Flame as well. Flame. It's a hot IDO platform too. An IDO is initial decentralized offering. Or DEX, initial DEX offering. So that's a hot IDO platform there. Flame. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're sitting with the Crypto Lifer. Let's take a look at Wad's deck. He said like WADZD, something like that. What was it? Panda Girl. Someone putting Panda Girl. Check out Panda Girl. Made their name Panda Girl. Super Chats. Firestarter deep dive on SUTER. Partnered WADZPay and ROFI. What is WADZPay? WADZPay on Twitter for you. Welcome to the interconnected world of WADZPay. WADZPay.com. I think of like wads of money, right? Is that funny? Access to payments is a fundamental right. Our smart contract-based fund disbursement methodology has been hugely credited as the game changer in enabling financial access for all. We have an issue for this because all the banks closed in Afghanistan when the government and my wife's mother has issues trying to get funds now. Like, it's hard for us to send her money to help her out if we need to just give her some money to help her on her way. Or, you know, my wife was estranged from her mother when she was 3. Her mother went back to Afghanistan. Her mother's been living there for 20 years or even more, 30 years. My wife reconnected with her through a family friend about 6 or 7 years ago. Can't remember exactly. And she helps her out. So it's very interesting. So we find out things about what it's like living there. The electricity goes out a lot, even before then. And once everything kind of got shifted, things got a lot harder there. When the U.S. left, things got a lot harder. The banking system collapsed. There was no money anywhere. And I just hear firsthand how tough it is for her out there. So thank you so much. Each and every one of you support me. You help us support a lot of other people that we truly care about. So thank you so much for coming on into the live. That's why you got to hit that like button and do karma. It's a good hit the like button for karma rights. 64,283 Bitcoin struggling now. Let's take a look here. But I mean, that 50-minute is so extended. Like, how much more extended can you get? And they wicked us down to 63,900. Beautiful entry there, too. But we're still breaking back up. The 15-minute wants the boost. I'm telling you right now, I love longing when the 50-minute and the 1 hour are long. Alone. 9 out of 10 times it plays out. It's just my trading strategy. I just do the same things over and over again. I found what I like, and I do that over and over and over again. That's how you get an edge as a trader. There's no real other way. All right? Once you learn TA and all that, you're going to have to learn how to actually trade. You see these guys, they draw all the lines, and they're good at that, but can they trade? Do they know how to make a trade? Shiba information, support and resistance. Send in a super chat if you could. That would be respectful for the man. Remember ROFI. Yep. And let's take a look at WADZPay as we're looking at it right now. You can interact and discuss topics related to WADZPay on our forum. Click to join the forum. Access to payments is a fundamental right. Emergence of CBDC and stablecoins. The WADZPay ecosystem provides infrastructure for emerging CBDC and stablecoin technologies. This allows governments and institutions to sandbox or communicate programs, both at domestic or international levels. Funny how they use the word sandbox. For business, for you, the company. Who are we? What we do. Executive leadership. The mission at WADZPay is building an interoperable, agnostic, blockchain-based payments ecosystem. The company was founded in 2018 in Singapore and is currently operating in Southeast Asia, South Asia, Middle East, and Africa. We saw the potential for CBDC and digital assets leading the next revolution in payments in the industry by enabling faster payments, improvement in security, and cost efficiently with optionality. Address from the founder, legacy card networks have remained fragmented across different geographies. WADZPay advisors. Tomo Chain's up in there. I like Tomo Chain, been around for a while. Blocksphere, International Business Settlement, IBS. Pretty cool that IBS is up in there. The BostonHerald.com has covered them. Very interesting. WADZPay. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and see what's going on. Don't forget about Mulana. You best your bet I'm going to be picking up a bag of that. On my radar is Velospad for Valhalla token. That's on my radar. Getting the Holo Ride from the Meyer app is on my radar. And now getting, let me write these down because I'm like, wait. I got to get EGLD for Holo Ride. We got to get Velospad Valhallas, which I heard you have to have $20,000 with the Velospad. Even it's a little high for me at this point. And then, what else are we talking about for the IDOs? Flame and Firestarter. I believe Flame is a really good one to hold. Before it got to now, see, it gets so high because people want to get into the IDOs. That creates the push-up. That's why these IDOs are really good to trade for traders, because we get the speculative push-up because people just want to get into the IDOs, right? ORE token, man. So happy to see that thing banging on them. What a beautiful day to be alive for ORE. Bitcoin struggling, 64,000. If it breaks 61, it's going to break back down here to about 63,481. And then this next level here at 62,000. Big support there. Our support region is right here and right there too. So at 60,800. Can we hold? It's highly likely we do based on this 15-minute, based on the oversold 7-minute. You know, we got some divergence there finally forming too. Really strong divergence. Look, swing down to swing down. Starting to say no way. It's fighting itself here. 1 hour's oversold. Waiting for that bounce. Beautiful Bart Simpson now. And we hit the measured move of the M pattern. Right? To the T. 4 hours of pain. How much more pain can you give us? 64,700. And we're watching Bitcoin closely. So I guess the title of the video today kind of fits apparently, you know. WADZPay. I want to see where we can get WADZPay. It's on BitTrue only and Bitmart. Wow. Hard to get for 10 cents only on BitTrue. All right, can't get it all on Ethereum. Yeah, it has a contract address. Could you buy it on Uniswap? Let's take a look at the chart here. Go to dextools.io. That's really where you're going to do a lot of your Ethereum stuff. And we're out here about 12 o'clock every day. 15 more minutes in the live. Keep it pushing. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Set your limit orders if you want in. SHIB breaking out. Lifer, I agree. There's got to be ways to make money. But in my defense, the opportunities for me to make money are limited. I stay at home with my autistic son, and that is a full-time job. That is tough. I agree. That's not easy. Very, very hard. There's got to be an online way to make money then. I mean, I guess you're doing it. You're doing cryptocurrencies. And you know what? I truly believe if you stick with it, it'll definitely figure things out for you. So stick with crypto like I did. And hey, I don't know what's going to happen to everybody else. I don't know what is going to come down the pike. What I do know, though, is that cryptocurrency changed my life. And I was working a night shift. I didn't have an autistic son I was taking care of. I have no idea what that's like. I pray to God that never happens. And anyone dealing with that, you're some of the toughest people in the world. I give you so much credit. It's not easy. Look at buy FLOKIs up here every day. Kind of makes you realize you probably should just buy it because more people are going to see it than any other coin. It's kind of, Thanks for showing up every day. Shout out to Chris Ray for the $10 super chat. Every single day. It's not easy to show up every single day. I'll be honest. Most people can't do that, and that's why I do it. Because most people won't. Do what others don't to have a life that others won't. Or do what others won't to have a life that others don't. It works hand in hand. It's a palindrome. So yeah, I can't seem to find this address for WADS. Doesn't come up. And it says it's not on Uniswap anyway, but has an Ethereum address. I don't know. Shiba may be on the path to doing damage. I kept talking about it over and over again. And honestly, this guy, Four Flies, I wanted his channel today. He's talking about it being bearish. And I was like, dude, you're out of your mind. I don't think you know what's going on. You know? Why are we losing followers? Like, why you had 329 people? Why do we drip down to 300 and to 296? Do they not want to know what the next hot coin is? Do they want to miss out? They're like, all right, we don't want to know what the next gem is. Maybe they don't have the time. You never know. People got to eat. People do what they got to do. But I wondered sometimes why the viewership drops when we're about to get into the hottest new thing. We're about to show some hotness right now. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. And I've been on Shiba since day one. And look, there is your boost of a breakout there for SHIB. Doesn't mean much, though, until it gets above my resistance. See this heavy resistance? SHIB's got to break above this level here to continue to the upside. But so far, the entry for SHIB at 5,010 is up a beautiful 10% at 5,500 and moving SHIB. And I'm bullish on SHIB because when the daily time frame is low, that's it. I'm a stochastics trader. Put my faith in the stochastics, and 9 out of 10 times, they pay me very, very well. Last time the daily was high, boom. Daily low, got paid. Daily low, got paid. Also, people that know the divergences, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence. Tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. We should SHIB should be well above this area at one point. So that's my idea for Shibi Uno. Can we do a deep dive on Drift? DRF, still under $90 million market cap. And its decentralized version of Uber, CryptoKid. Dude, that's hot, dude. That's really awesome. Decentralized Uber, dude? Amazing. Super chats, Flame. Deep dive on SUTER. Partnered with Phantom, ROFI, and SHIB. SHIB may be doing damage. Thanks for showing up every day. Shout out to Tori McFarland. Shout out to the CryptoKid for the $5 super chat for Drife. And he gives us a new coin that nobody's ever heard about. So the people that just left, they may not hear about Drife. And now they missed out on Drife. Leaving this channel, I think, is the worst thing you could do because we're going to push forward every single day. Nowhere else are you going to find someone that's going to work harder for you during your time and not waste your time. We're here for you every single step of the way. We're going to take a look at Drift. We're going to take a look at SUTER. SUTER been on my radar since the beginning. We'll show you SUTER real quick, the market cap, and what's going on. MATIC, that's hot. I got to admit, that's hot. MATIC, let me see what that is. You can't say that name just gets you going right there. MATIC already with the metaverse, MATIC. Wow. Metaverse is your gateway to Baby Ventures multiverse. Conquer the Baby Ventures universe while getting automatic returns for holding. Wow. What is the MATIC? MATIC is your gateway to the Baby Ventures multiverse. We have NFT Marketplace on Baby Ventures, a player vs. environment battle card game. By holding MATIC, you also get automatic airdrops every 60 minutes of MATIC straight to your wallet. Powered by Polygon. It's pretty cool. I got to give it to them. You got that. That's funny, man. MATIC. Lightning trending again. We talked about it yesterday. I hold some Lightning. My baby. It's a great IDO platform. Lightning. Let's also take a look here at what we're looking at. SUTER. Getting off track. SUTERusa. Right? Sitting at a $38 million market cap, only a penny. SUTERusa. Private payment infrastructure for cryptocurrency. Millions of crypto holders on either Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain can send, transfer, and withdraw privately via SUTER SHIELD network without exposing their private transaction data. Launch the app on BSC. Trustless and universal layer 2 solution to protect your transaction privacy. I mean, that's what we want. Millions of transactions are taking place on the blockchain every day, but people have to expose individual privacy as anyone who knows your address can read your entire financial history. SUTERusa invented a trustless and universal layer 2 privacy protection protocol. SUTER SHIELD delinks the sender and receiver address and gives you full protection from your transaction data via advanced cryptography. User experience highlights, original pioneering privacy technology, roadmap. Our entire tech ecosystem partners along the roadmap. Chainlink, Theta, a lot of big names in there. Polygon, right? Phantom, EGLD. If you know the Harmony one, do you know the names? Isn't that AntShares Neo? Right? Basic attention token. Funny, right? Exchanges that list SUTER, Gate.io, KuCoin, Hotbit, PancakeSwap. SUTER's hot, and they're doing stuff with Phantom too. I like the tech. I see where you're going. I see where you're going with SUTER, and honestly, I wouldn't mind implementing the tech today. SUTER banging on them too. Let's take a look at SUTER's. Wow. So people don't know what it does. Once people start using it and realizing how hot it is, they're going to be like, oh, baby. I actually want to implement it today for all my transactions. That way I will never have to have people see everything that's going on the blockchain, right? SUTER forming a beautiful bowl. Shoulder, head, and shoulder there actually as it's breaking on out. Watch SUTER once it breaks this level. SUTER. Very, very interesting. The daily's getting a little overbought. Needs to cool off. The 1 hour two, the 4 hour two. The 1 hour has momentum. May not be done breaking out of this flag here. Look at the shoulder, head, and shoulder that it formed. Let me show it to you on this 10-minute probably. Shoulder, head, and shoulder there as it broke on out. Also, that formed a bit of an ascending triangle. Look at this. On the smaller time frame, that definitely hit the measured move. Look how we build the charts for you. Bam, SUTER banging on them. So I like what I'm seeing here for SUTER at 1 penny. Let's go over to the 1 hour now and keep it moving. Let's go to the 4 hour and keep it moving. SUTER, wait for SUTER to break this level. Once it breaks this level, comes down for a retest, it is gone. That level to watch is 0.010987. 1 cent 076. It's good enough for me. SUTER on the radar. I like what you're talking about with SUTER. This has a beautiful idea. It's a giant double bottom that wants to break to the upside. That's a beautiful, strong, bullish pattern for sure for SUTER. You know, it'll go up and down. That daily has to figure itself out. But in the long run, I see SUTER banging on him for 171% gains. Watch SUTER on the radar now. And I think I went over SUTER but never did the deep dive. Now we really realize what SUTER is. I mean, privacy on the blockchain, and if they do it well, sounds absolutely amazing. SUTER. Interesting. Thank you for putting SUTER on the radar. I appreciate you. MetaMask DeFi for Beginners, Friday at 1 p.m. Jump into the MetaMask course for beginners, Friday at 1 p.m. Book an appointment. Just hit the link right here. Look. Takes you to the booking. So simple. It's below all the videos. Bam. Hit the class. Hit next. This will be an in-depth beginner's course showing you how to set up your MetaMask, connect to multiple chains, and learn how to use DeFi and all it has to offer. Jump in today. Jump into that MetaMask course. We had a blast last Friday. It'll change the way you look at things. It'll change the way you do your business. And look, on the 3rd of December or the 19th of Friday, I am taking off next week for Thanksgiving. But then I'll be back in action. And regrettably so, my wife shut down my days when I asked her not to. She said, you have to stop working for a little bit and spend some time with the family. But I said I can't. Everyone depends on me on my business, and just not how it works. We went over so much today. Moonlana on the radar, right? Valhalla on the radar. Holochain on the radar. I hope you're keeping these things on your mind. I hope you're keeping them in your head. Shout out to everyone here on the live. DOGZILL, BNB, TA, appreciate it, mate. We'll take a look at DOGZILL on PooCoin. Let's see what's up with DOGZILL. What I actually like to do is go here. I do everything. You want to do these things in cryptocurrency correctly. And there's DOGZILL, okay? You want to copy the contract address. Then you want to head over to PooCoin and paste it in there. DOGZILL. $126 million market cap and moving, but done in the dumps of hell. DOGZILL. I can't believe how low it is for how big the market cap is. DOGZILL. So went up, came back down. I mean, there you have it. Technically a bull pennant. Break to the upside. Bit of a cup and handle as well. Then you got to open it up. Look for some support and resistance lines. That makes sense. I mean, it retraced all the way down. You could pull a mini fib from this area here, though. Came back down right there to the 618 and the 706 golden pocket. That would have been in there. I like what I'm seeing. It is retracing. Bit of a cup and handle here too as well on the smaller time frame. Fibonacci is coming out. You know, we're seeing a good Fibonacci level there. So yeah, cup and handle for this DOGZILL BNB. Interesting. Is it my trade? No. Am I touching it? No way. Well, I don't want anything to do with it, but there you go. Remember Crypto Blades? We were talking about that puppy. Whatever happened to Crypto Blades? Dumpage. Serious dumpage. Whatever happened to CHAINCADE? Right when we hit it hard. Holding a $4 million market cap, but this thing dumped as well. I sold the top right around tear and never looked back. CHAINCADE actually holding a pretty good level, though. These are the poo coins, my friends. These are the poo coins. But one of them could rise up and become an amazing coin. You never know. You never know. KINGSHIB. I am holding KINGSHIB. a bag of KINGSHIB. Ooh, it dumped hard. That's sad. Should have sold the top like I was when I was up high. Sell the top of all these crappy little coins every single time. I'm telling you right now. I'm still up. I got in at the very beginning of this thing. If we see a rally for Bitcoin, all these coins are going to fly. But they're high risk, high reward. Be very, very careful holding these coins. FINA on my radar as well. FINA token. FINA kind of broke out, finally. This is getting some buzz, and I hear it being talked about. Look, all these foo coins look exactly the same. Like I just charted the same coin over and over again. Crazy, right? Let's take a look at FLOKI. Everyone wants to know what's up with FLOKI. Same thing too, but actually a little more bullish than the others, right? But you could put it in that too. FLOKI's looking pretty bullish, like pretty strong pullback. That is a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, but so far got negated, did not dump on you. Interesting. Okay, Super Chats Flame and SUTER. Gotta love them. WADZPAY. Remember ROFI. Gem making moves. Yeah, I remember ROFI. ROFI. Love the name. Thing made complete sense to me, right? $1.1 million market cap. Down on the lows. Oh, yeah, we looked at it. Remember what it was, like an $800,000 market cap? Like it had nothing, right? It was so low. Wow, look at that. We talked about it down here. Thing is doing damage. We talked about it after it dumped. It was right down here. I said, a little bit of a cup and handle there. We did suggest, right? So if you listen, wow, 136% gains for ROFI. I love the coin. I like the idea. Pretty cool idea. And I like the name, right? Pretty cool little website, ROFI. So we go over so many coins here on the channel. It's insane. It's insane. In 2 hours, we've gone over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance. Total 2 and total 3. The dollar index. The Dow Jones, right? Multiple coins. We've showed you a thing about tech or two. Explained what an NFT is and, explained what basically IDOs are a little bit. Get into an IDO platform. Stake your money. And then you get the hottest coins coming out before everybody else. That's what an IDO does, okay? We've covered so much here. It's absolutely insanity. Let's see what the winners of the day is on my charts here. UMA, banging on them. And I remember people asking me about UMA back over here at the beginning stages. And I said UMA is probably highly likely to get all the way up here. Look at this. The target for UMA is high, all the way at 46. UMA banging on them. Congratulations to anyone that jumped in to UMA for the win. CUDOS. Talked about CUDOS together over and over again. Look at this. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. We hit CUDOS down here. We hit CUDOS for another win. And I see the targets for CUDOS as CUDOS continues to move to the upside. So kudos to anyone who took in the CUDOS trade. Injective protocol. I love Injective. Looking highly likely to bust up to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Injective protocol. Connected to Solana, I believe, or Phantom ecosystem. One of them. I should know. Shame on me. Someone will correct me now in the comment section below. Shame on you, you crypto nerd. You didn't know enough. Man, crypto lifer's not a nerd. Man. I did it with my daughter. She laughed so hard. I'm like, so she was like, someone was sitting there. She's like, why was that person over there? I was like, oh, because they were upset. They were like, man. She kept laughing. I was like, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 12:04. I'm about to jump on out of here. Injective protocol on my radar, though. Injective protocol. Oh, Radix got banged out. Let's see what they did to Radix. Just went down with that Bitcoin redness, you know. But it's holding that divergence. They're like, no. I'm E-Radix, man. You ain't doing that to me. Right? It's like, no. New banger, A0, ALF0, not listed yet from Sushi. ALF0. The first project for Blockpad is going to be hot. It's been on my radar, and now it's got the block backing. I'm not going to miss it. What is it called? Guys, I got the first project coming out. Hey, Cal, can you suggest to the lifer to implement a crypto donation service with the live stream? It'd be much better. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, though. Can someone do it for me? Just do it for me, dude, and then tell me how to do it. It's pretty simple, man. I love when people are like, hey, could you have the lifer do that? Just do it, and then show me how to, and then get it done. So many people see how busy I am. Just get it done. Send me a whole proposal. We'll get it done. Like, or show me how to do it, and I'll do it. Yeah, just you do it yourself, man. You said you know how to do it. If you know how to do it, get it done. I sound like a me, but I mean, just like, however, quick to tip you something you've been complaining about on TradingView. The button on the chart, there's a small button named Auto. Click it and zoom in. Enjoy. I've used Auto my whole life, dude. Are you serious? You really think Auto is like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on. Like, let's get serious. Let's get serious. All right. I'm sorry, but like, let's get serious, bro. You show me Auto for the first time. Let's get real, man. Look at HNT and past November 11 move. It's on TradingView on the bottom right channel. There's a small button named Auto. Click it and zoom in and enjoy. Wait, I was looking at a different statement and then someone deleted it. Why did you delete that? We went over LRC at the beginning of the show. Yeah, but Auto's not going to do that for you. You see what I'm saying? Auto doesn't do that. Like what you're saying. Look, we'll go to one. Where's one? Where's one that has an insane wick? A SHILL, right? So you hit Auto, right? That just makes it worse. See? Now I have to zoom in again. Auto's horrible. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, see what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but like, you just showed me how to ruin the chart and not find it again. Now I got to zoom in again. See what I'm saying? So Auto makes it worse, dude, when you have a wick like that. The wick actually ruins it. You don't want to use Auto. I'm actually teaching you how to do it. Listen to the man who does it every single day. Don't tell me how to do my job. Anyway, now zoom in with your mouse. Scroll. Dude, come on, man. Enough, big boy. Me and you have gone at it before. Remember with light? There was something I don't know what it is with me and you. Our energies clash. I don't know why. I'm just trying to help, mate. I'm an Irish prick, man. You know that, right? Can you take a look about D-Hub? We love D-Hub. D-Hub is hot. Now zoom in with the mouse. You need to click Auto and scroll with your mouse, and it will unstretch it. Yeah, but then look, then when I move back, it just shrinks it again. It doesn't do it, man. Like, all right, there you go. That's all right. But look, I'm still fighting it. Look at that. It does it, but it doesn't do it. You see what I'm saying? See? Not happening. You just actually ruined the show and wasted so much of my time. I'm so irritated. Please never come back. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing. I'm obviously irritated. I got to go eat breakfast. Oh my gosh, man. I got a TradingView trick for you. You know when you want to stretch vertically and you click and drag up and down on the price action? You can just hover on that section and use your mouse wheel. Yeah, I know, but but you can. I know that, but it changes the area of, guys, trust me, I've done everything you've done and then I've figured out my own way again. I have COVID and that cheered me up. Yeah. I mean, when you enter a chart, there's the big wick. Turn on auto, scroll in with your mouse, then click auto again. Boom, you're done. I disagree, though. Can you look at BTT? I have a long open. Can you take a look at sand? Everyone, I'm out of here for the day. A0, we'll have to take a look at in the chat. DOGZILL didn't look too good. We'll take a look at Drift, though. I got to look at Drift for my man. This looks very interesting. Drift, D-R-I-F-F. D-R-I-F-E. Drift. Decentralized Taxi, Bengaluru. We are live on PancakeSwap. Drift. Taxi 3.0, ride hauling reimagined. Decentralized ride hailing experience. Dude, this is hot. Where's it going to be, though? Anywhere in the world? I mean, dude, 9 cents, no market cap yet. Interesting, very bare bones. Are they really going to do it? Do they have anything implemented? Can you actually use it? Let's take a look at the chart at least on PooCoin, and then we'll go from there, but I don't know. I thought the website could be a little more substantial. I would have made it cleaner and better looking, but wow, this thing's on an absolute tear, though. Look at that. It was just 1 cent. It's up 10x. It did an 11x. It did an 11x up to a $99 million market cap. This thing did them. It was probably just a $10 million market cap sitting flat. Oh, it's already been up there to the top, too. Flattened itself out. Yikes. High risk, high reward for all these tiny little coins. You never know what's really cracking with them, but wow. Look at that. I think you can hit shift and zoom, maybe. So you're saying, look, hit auto. Shift, right? Zoom in. There you go. But when I move back, it shrinks it back again. It doesn't do what I want it to do. See, I got to do this now. The second I move my right bar, it changed the way everything moved. You see that? So once you do use auto, fine, you're right. So you hook me up with a quicker zoom in, but you still got to use this right zoom area, right? You hit auto, it'll screw you again. You see? Then you're like zoom in, then hit that sidebar, and then you're in. So you got to hit the sidebar to stay up to speed. A SHIL getting a bit of... So the whole market dumped with that Bitcoin dump. It took everything down. And remember, everything matters with Bitcoin. What Bitcoin does is the whole market. Why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering me over there? 64,370. And there's the bounce, baby. There's the bounce we're talking about. And now we're in action. I'm telling you. This trade now highly likely to play to the upside. I'm telling you right now, 64,300 is a beautiful, beautiful entry. Not financial advice, but for me, I'm still in the trade. I did not get stopped out, and I'm ready to rock. So I'll keep you guys updated in the Patreon. Stay strong. We're going to look at a bunch of different coins throughout the day, and as Bitcoin pumps, it should take up the USDT pairs. Thank you to everyone who came to the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the live stream. I'll see each and every one of you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Crypto is life.